it's about to say soon, isn't it? Fiery Toad, thank you so much. First in today with the hostess for the most, as it says soon. Let's get over and see. Yes, we are back. Oh, I tell you what, we've got Orth and Zorba. Hot Goid's writhing 5 light years. Goidhub.com. Let's get, of course, a Milo for our Zorba.
Look at that. See? Nice and easy. Easy creamy. Right, here we go. Right, let's just first check we actually have... No, yeah, I knew that would be the problem. We're back on the bloody laptop. Can you believe it? Can you Adam and Eve it? I tell you what, the old Frankenstein... Yeah, it's on custom. Lovely. Yeah, I powered up old Frankenstein again this morning, and it went, you can fuck off. And I went, no. And it went, yeah.
Onboard scanning complete.
Like that. So we're all on the laptop again. So it'll be lower quality graphics, unfortunately. But, you know, that's not what you're here for, is it? That's what I keep telling myself anyway. We're in Lockyer Orbital, which means we're in the wrong system. Yes, in the wrong station. Right, that's always a good start. Right, now, what do we need to do? Biscuits! Let's get the biscuits out. Watch out for unicorn.
I like the bass. I like the buttery biscuit base. I like the bass biscuit base. I like the buttery biscuit base.
I blooming love it. Right. Danged old computers always taking vacation. Yeah, exactly. Heather Locklear, I should Coco. Hey! Fiery! We're inside Heather. Blimey, that's got to be a first. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy!
Nice one.
The other Jones.
Oceanic explorer P.H. Nargelet has made 30 trips 3,600 meters down to the Titanic. But he's never seen a 100-meter gash.
Oh, it's worth the wait, isn't it? A 100-meter gash, you gotta love it. And I do apologise, the old sonnage is... yeah, what's going on? It's October. It's the north of England. And we've got bloody sun again, but I have tried to block some of it out this morning. But yes, right. So, yes, please do... Oh, hang on, no, can't do that. Hang on, there we go. Don't get excited, ladies and gentlemen. We are launching, but unfortunately, we have 0 missions. And let's just double-check that. I'm sure I did change this.
What a maroon.
Yep, 0 missions, so don't worry, it's not gone completely doolally-tap yet. Right, talking of doolally-tap, Bill! Landing gear.
Gear coming up.
Thank you, Billy boy, he's a sweetheart. Right, let's get ourselves off into the Bondu. There we go. Right, well, I hope everyone's having had... going to have a lovely Sunday. It's early morning here. It's probably late evening for our Zorba, or not late evening, but you know, sort of evening.
Summoner.
Oh, hang on, sorry, Bill's going again.
This need to explore, gain knowledge, eventually, whether you like it or not, and contrary to logic, you'll embark on a journey into the void.
Wouldn't that be a venture?
Blindly. Sounds like my kind of
Oh,
adventure.
quite an adventure. Thank you, Bill. Yeah, we've not heard that one before. Cheers, Fari. I tell you what, that's the spirit. I had a day off yesterday, and I got the square root of just like my streams. I got the square root. Well, I say the square root. I did run the Hoover around. And I did wash my clothes. So, you know, that's not technically nothing, but I watched all 3 Omen films. First one done it, I think it was 76 to 81, and it was 76, 78, 81. Omen, the original Omen, number 2 and number 3. That was a bit of a... Oh, Oh, how was it, Fiery? Of course, things like, blimey, you went to EGX yesterday, you lucky devil. How was it? I bet you are knackered. Well, at least you can put your feet up knowing that, you know, very little's going to get underwhelming. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame. Took 3 naps. Nice one, Orth. That's what we like. Cheers to the nappage. You gotta, bloody hell, we're minutes in, and I'm halfway down me bloody morning coffee. What is going on? It's going to be one of those days, and that's what we like, ladies and gentlemen. We like one of those days. Right, so, are we up to, I tell you what, yeah, we need to get ourselves to Glassy Arse Landings, don't we? Bill? Galaxy map.
Opening cartography.
Ooh, cartography. Right, let's have a look-see. Yes. SOAC. There we go. Look at that. One hoppity. A G, which is a scoopable dooferdangles. There we go.
Let me see. No, I'm just kidding. You need to relax, my friend. Like
I will relax. Thank you, Bill. That's brilliant. Oh, you got your stats overlay for your exploration working. Oh, nice. In fact, yeah, I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, hostess with a mostess, our Fari. You all know Fari, but he was technically. Wait, no, Bill. No. What are we doing? Hats, knickers. I don't know what Bill's doing. Jeez Louise, just when you thought it was safe. Hold on to those hats. Hold on to those knickers. We'll come back to jeez Louise. Is he doing stuff by himself now? I don't remember pressing any buttons. Yeah, Bill is running the bloody show. What a bastard. There we go. Bit of a delay there, as I say. Unfortunately, we are all on the laptop. It works now, but how it works out? Whoa, Katie! Welcome in, Katie. Bear with. We're just trying to get back to Glassy Arse Landings. And Fari was telling he's got an overlay for his exploration data, and he says it works out how many credits I need to exploration 5 and shows you how many ranks there are. Oh, brilliant. Blimey, O'Reilly. Katie, first princess of the day. Let's get a latte and a shout out for our Katie. Dos tres. Really, Billy? Holy moly, everybody wants a Katie Chaos. They certainly do. Now, I was saying, yes, Fiery was, I believe, the first one to give us a hostess with a mostess, and not technically the first in, but certainly the first to go, I'm here. So, Fiery, you got an orange mocha frappuccino right at the start. We're going to... Katie, we need words. It doesn't say elite, Katie. What's going on?
Orange mocha frappuccino!
Bit of extra jitterbuggery for Fiery. And another shout out. Now somebody's here. Do better next time. Katie, you know we love you. I just get to that point where I'm sure people just quickly, you know, even if it's for five seconds, it's like, right, or quickly say I'm streaming something else, and that'll really bugger up that Lambert when I get in there. Oh, you gotta love it. Anyway, yes, our Katie. Definitely an elite dangerous player, but dabbles in a little bit of that Horizon as Zero Dawn. You see, I see what you did there, Katie. Horizon. You probably thought you were going into Elite Dangerous Horizons. And, of course, you know. So, you know, we'll forgive you on that one. And Fiery, yeah, another shout out for our Firies. There's a few of... I'm sure you all know him. He still uses those nominees, don't I? Him, them, hey, they, girls. Yeah, press the wrong button. That always works for me. I mean, that's why I'm no longer got a partner, because I could never find the right button. Ha ha! Oh, Katie, you sweetheart. All together now. Cute. Oh, get a banana. Oh. Blimey, O'Reilly, that Katie going, I know how to get him. I'll get a hot chocolate and an orange mocha frappuccino out of the bugger. Here we go, jitterbuggery coming your way.
Orange mocha frappuccino!
Bit and more jitterbuggery. And another shout out, you see, Katie's got it sorted. Pop in, get, all the brews, get the chocolati. Get about halfway down the chocolate. You think, well, do you know what? I really fancy it. I know what I'll do. Right, you sweethearts. Right, oh, hang on. Where are we? Oh, no, don't say it's behind us. It is, isn't it? Oh, hang on. No, we haven't actually. Oh, we're going in the wrong direction. Jeez Louise. I tell you what, there is no hope. There is no hope. It should have been 200 odd light seconds away. And it's now 19,000. Yep. Cheers, Fiery. It's behind you.
Shame. Shame.
Oh, my lord. Yeah, we actually have passed it, haven't we? We actually have bloody passed it, haven't we? I don't Adam and Eve it. Tactical loop.
Tactical
It
loop
certainly is a tactical.
2020 by Warlord
I think it is
383.
Fiery.
All rights reserved.
Yes,
Any resemblance to
every
actual
day is
persons living or
fantastic.
dead, or actual events is purely coincidental. No animals were
Oh
harmed
my-
in the making
no!
of the stream. Rebroadcast is not allowed without the expressed written consent of Major League Baseball.
Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. I say, did that sound... I'm sure it sounded like a brrr at the end of that, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. Right, we're on our way. Coffee's nearly empty already. I tell you what, there's every chance, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take an early break at some stage. But I tell you what,
Humans have always suggested that
don't forget,
gaining knowledge by
GoidHub.com,
observation
ladies
alone
and gentlemen.
won't
It's
cut it.
live. It's what you
Their
wanted.
uniqueness
There we
for
go.
interfering
Yes,
with the course of
indeed.
nature
Did I give Arzorba a shout out? I can't remember. Blimey, I bet I bloody haven't. I tell you what, we got a Milo. We didn't get a shout out. What I tell you what, I am a total see you next Tuesday.
In its purest and most
As long as we don't see Widow
knowingly
Twanky. I can't promise. And Siphon Tex, you bloomin' sweetheart. There's a shout out for our Zorba, which didn't seem to work at all, so I don't know what's going on. Siphon Dex, Milo. Oh, that is nice one, Zorba. Oh, my lord. And Siphon Dex, you sweetheart.
Look at that. See? Nice and easy.
Easy
creamy.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the lovely Siphon Dex just went, that's too good. Drop the money. Brought the domain. And yes, Goid Hub is alive. And hopefully we'll have more content on Goid Hub before you know it. I did mean to do some yesterday, Zorba, but as I was explaining, and I think you were probably here as I was explaining, that one took a very lazy day. I did a little bit, did some washing, did some cleaning, hoovering, a bit of bleaching, but yeah, absolutely fuck all else. So a bit like one of my streams. Lovely time. Bugger all done. In fact, that should be my epitaph on my tombstone. Not that I'm going to have a tombstone, but it would be nice, yeah. Hey, right, glassy ass, finally. Oh, nice one, Siphon Dex. Yes, Siphon Dex and the lovely Henry Cavill, or Cavill, however you wish to pronounce it, are working on something to post there very soon. And to see our Henry, in fact, super duper man,
and a Thargoid. Now, there's some kryptonite action for you, ladies and gentlemen. Right, what are we doing? I have no idea. When are we doing it? Sort of now. I tell you what we haven't done. We haven't done a BGS because, yes, believe it or not, yes, what are we doing today, as Mr. Hitomi would say? Same as we do every day, Mr. Hitomi. Trying to take over the BGS world. Let's bring it down to a little slower, and see if we can get some BGS out for our Zorba.
You bastard, Nick.
You merely adopted the BGS. I was born into it, molded by it.
There we go. We got it eventually. I tell you what. And of course, it does say armour, because at the weekends, it's a bit like cross-dressing at the weekends, ladies and gentlemen. You know, all week, you wear your normal clothes, you go to work, you do your normal thing, which is in Zorba's case, he's Elite Dangerous. You know, weekdays, Elite Dangerous, Elite Dangerous, Elite Dangerous. Get to the weekend, slip a dress on, you know, bit of makeup. He's off to armour, you know, so we can't hold that against him. And if I told him he had a beautiful body, do you think he'd hold it against me? There we go, bit of Monty Python on a Sunday. Rubbing nipples furiously, I tell you. Here we are, talking of rubbing nipples furiously. We're here, we're square, and we're heading into Glassy Arse Landings. Yes, at long last, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the correct system, and soon we'll be deep inside of the correct station.
Get the fuck out of here!
Blimey, I tell you what, it's Cat Williams. Who'd have Adam and Eved it, eh? Blimey, O'Reilly, I thought our old Sam L. Jackson was in for the week, but it's obviously Sunday, he's gone home, and Squid! Blimey, O'Reilly, let's get a whiskey, if I could actually spell it. In fact, you can have the good stuff until you know who turns up, Squid. Don't tell them. Don't tell them, Pike.
Drink! Take! Us! Drink! Drink!
Drinky poos. Welcome in, Squid. It's lovely to see you all. Right. Talking of seeing you all, shall we see if Bill's still awake? You know, with the old Vino Plonko Collapso, he's usually gone in 60 seconds, Bill. Bill? Request a dogging.
Request sent.
Oh, look at that. In like bloomin' Flynn. There we go. Shall we do they need any fresh crate fried chicken? That is the question. It's looking as though they don't. Okay, well, oh no, they do. There we go. Well, when we get inside, ladies and gentlemen, do feel free to disembark, and then obviously, or in our case, woof.
Becoming elite
we don't
is
bark,
an
we
arduous
woof.
and dangerous journey.
Oh, blimey, sorry. Bill's off on one again. Jeez Louise. Look, he's doing a nice job, this camera operator. I tell you what, that is quite sexy. That is... Oh, look at he's busy, innit? He's blooming busy. Right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are on the way in. And of course, we haven't mentioned who we're doing it for. It's the S, O, A, and C.
Onward, ever onward we went, wending our way through the cosmos. And it was there in the cosmos that we came across an evil race of space swines known as the Thargoids.
There we go, we are down. Oh, look at that, got another ship. Oh, hello. Oh, yeah, right. Let's go deep inside the old Glassy Arsey Landings and see what's on the scoreboards for us today. Right, now unfortunately we are back in Horizons, and we are back on the... Oh, blimey, that's getting a bit warm. Yeah, don't let me forget, check the old temperatures. Take your temperature, Monsieur Dangerous. Right, just bear with. We're going to have a little look. What are we at? 79 and 76. That is absolutely fine. Usually it gets to about 80-something. So I think we're all right at the moment. Right, shall we see what's on these scoreboards? Let's have a look-see. Diddly, 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 dee. Right. Oh, haven't we got a, ooh, hang on. No, that's a lot of money. That's going to be an oh, hang on now. It says rep, but what have we got on the 2 influence? 2 influence ain't bad. 3,000 light. Yeah, we'll have some of that. That's 1 down. Right, let's have a look. And not enough room. Oh, 3 influence. How far though? Oh, 900. We'll have some of that. So that's 2 and... No, that's 3 and 2. That's 5 on the old influence. Look at this. My dong. We love a bit of my dong. 40,000. Yeah, in fact, no, 40. We'll have some of that. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8. 3 jobs, 8 influence. Anything else? No. Well, I tell you what, that's pretty good.
Oh, come on, man.
Jeez Louise, I tell you what, Squid. I tell you what, old Butters, he's not very happy.
Hey, who's dropping bombs in there? How about a courtesy flush?
Yeah, I think that could do with a little courtesy flush. But, while we're here, let's, alright, because I'm back on now. Is it authority for the old, no. Is it, combat bonds? No. It's minima? No. It's minima? No. It's minima? No. No. Maybe I was wrong. Hang on, let's have a look, see. I thought we had it. Yeah! Oh, it's for the bloody alliance, innit? It's for the bloody alliance, so we have to check if we're... this isn't an alliance one, is it? No, uncontrollable. We are uncontrollable, ladies and gentlemen. Limey Squid, nearly got me. Right, well in that case, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I think we should head off into the expanse and start our mission. So yes, let's have a look-see. How long have we been up? Is this Viagra working? 27 minutes. That is pretty darn good, to be honest. Blimey, I tell you what, that sun, what is it doing? Oh, hang on. Oh dear. Oh, I tell you what, early break might... No. Oh, blimey. Just try not to do something that would... And talking of trying not to do things, it's our Grand Angus! Angus, you bugger, let's get you, I tell you what, let's get a rye whiskey. And also, I tell you what, Grand Angus, I'm going to really mix it up here.
Rye whiskey,
rye whiskey, rye whiskey, I cried. If you don't give me rye whiskey, I surely will die. And I tell you what, mix it in with a bit of Milo.
Look at that. You see, nice and easy. Easy, creamy.
Easy. And Space Nerd, how you diddling? Blimey, on the MKs of the number 2s. I tell you what, I think I nearly did a number 2 in me underpants just now, Space Nerd, but that is TMI. Right, Space Nerd. Hey, I tell you what, Grand Angus, yeah, Milo and whiskey. I reckon, I mean, if I was a drinking man, I think I might have tried that. Right, what are we going to get Space Nerd this morning? Ooh, I tell you what, let's get a delivered by the one and only WKJS Space Nerd. Nice cup of coffee.
Smooth.
Smooth indeed. So, yes, welcoming everybody. We have been live for almost, not quite, but almost 30 of those there Earth minutes. And yes, we are pressing the lunch button. Or at least we would if I had this is the problem. When I'm on Frankenstein, it's a bit of a different setup. And then, yeah, when I come back to the laptop, of course, it's like, no, it don't work like that anymore. Right, here we go.
Here we go. We are off ski. And as we are off ski, Billy boy! Landing gear.
Gear up.
Thank you, Bill. Bill, feed the parrot.
Acknowledged.
Look at that. Keep him busy. Keep him busy, you see, while you're, so he doesn't go and do something silly. There we
Polly
go.
wants a biscuit. Biscuits now.
Yeah, I know, Polly, you can have your biscuits, but Bill's giving you your trill, so, you know. Is it trill? I know it used to be. I'm sure it used to be trill we gave our budgies. And I'm saying our budgies, I'm trying to think. I don't think I ever owned budgies, but obviously in the 70s, it was quite common to own budgies. So it must have been other people's budgies. I'll have to ask somebody who might be in the know. I do remember seeing budgies in cages, but I don't think they were ours. There we go. I tell you what, Fiery, I have no idea. I have no idea. They just all climb aboard. Oh, courier jobs as well. I tell you what, instant gratification. I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, I don't Adam and Eve it, but I reckon we could probably get a couple in the first hour. In fact, we might even slip in another little 3. And for raid, yes, blimey, everyone. We've got space nerds turned up for raid again. For raid, you beauty. Let's get a brewage and a shout out for raid.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
Guaranteed to blow your mind. There we go. Games and demos gets me every time, does Arthur Raid, with those games and demos. It doesn't like to be too Pacific, Arthur Raid. They do like games and demos. Demos. Which of course no. Don't do it, Monsieur Lambert. Monsieur Dangerous. I am stepping a very dangerous line just then. Right. 3 on the influence. Let's open. Oh, we're going to My Dong again. We do like a bit of My Dong. There we go. Super duper. Little one jumper with My Dong. You can't write this stuff. I've tried. It looks like shit when you write it down. Right. Having said that, no. Right, My Dong. Here we go. Hey, cheers, Zorba. Hey, there is a poll. Thank you, Zorba. The things I always... Right, will Nick finish these? Yeah, good. Find out on Coin Hub. Well, I think we should. There we go. Oh, nice one, Zorba. Oh, you gotta love it. Oh, I've got an itchy foot. God, look at me. I do apologize. The sun's gone up. Oh, I tell you what, I'm going to have to get some blackout curtains or something. I never thought I'd be saying that in Yorkshire. Yes, do not forget, ladies and gentlemen, do not forget that we do, of course, have GoidHub.com, ladies and gentlemen. Do give it some loving. There we go. Right! What are we doing? We're doing BGS, and we're doing it for the SOAC. Therefore, it's spreading!
Look at that. See? Nice and easy. Easy, creamy.
Sean! What are you... I tell you what, we better get as an apology. Oh dear, I tell you what, that's terrible, Sean.
It's spitting!
There we go. A quick reach around and a hug.
Hi, boys.
I didn't have my hand down my pants.
There we go. Reach round. Oh, spank. That'll do. Quick spanks. I know he enjoys it. There we go.
The following program contains naughty bits.
It certainly does. Right. Hug. Spank. Reach around. Penis. And Commander Captain Jeppy, I do apologise. Poor Sean's been waiting half an hour for a drink, Captain Jeppy. Yeah. Good morning to you, sir. Good morning. And let's... what are we going to get, Captain Jeppy? What are we going to get? I tell you what,
I think we are getting into a Milo day. So, let's do it.
Look at that. See? Nice and easy. Easy
creamy. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we are out in the Bondu. We have 3 missions stacked up for the first half of this programme. And Zorba Dundee has a poll going, questioning will or will I not get these 3 instant gratification missions in the bag. And I think we've got a good choice. And,
Say hello to my little friend!
Blimey, you gotta love a bit of squirrel loving. And it is Find Out. Yes, find out on goidhub.com, ladies and gentlemen. That is going to run. I tell you what, I do apologise, Zorba. I did mean to get something done yesterday. But then, you know, three Omen films. Muppet Haunted Mansion. That was shit. I think I might. I mean, I still giggle at the Muppets, but I'm gonna have to go back and. Heyo! Emperor's Bride. I tell you what, Jeppy, in that case, and madder than Mo. I tell you what, let's do it. No dress up Elmo. Exactly, it's disgraceful, isn't it? Do you know? I went into Psychic stream and I went, Psychic, you're not going to believe this. And she went, what? And I went, Zorba was dressed in Elmo this morning. And she went, no. And I went, yeah, honestly. She went, no. No, he wasn't, Nick. You were on drugs again, weren't you? You didn't take your meds. And I was like, she don't believe me. Didn't believe me. I said, no, he was. He was dressing up Elmo. Sesame Street game. And it was like, no. Didn't believe me. Right. Oh, hang on. Yes. Jeppy. T. And then we'll sort out our Mad. So let's get our Jeppy a brewage.
Guaranteed to blow your
Guaranteed
mind.
to blow your mind. And Mad. I tell you what. Ooh, I'm thinking, Mad. This time in the morning. Oh, thank you, Zorba. I will make sure that I will send that to our psychic and go, look, he bloody was. I didn't imagine it. It wasn't a group hallucination. Yeah, I tell you what, wasn't that something else? Nice reminder there, Grand Angus. Oh, I love it. Right, anyway. Mad! I haven't got you a bloody drink. Well, I tell you what, that's got to be an apology. I know, somewhere in the world... arse! Somewhere in the world it is bear o'clock. So, Mad, let's do it. You all know the song. Let's join in. Bing bong bing. Take a drink and you'll sink to a state of pure inebriation. You'll be tanked like the whole Federation. See what we did there? We made it a little bit elite topical. Exactly, Mad. I mean, it is Sunday, you know. I do live in the United Kingdom. We are known for our Sunday morning drinks. You know, get the old, go down for breakfast in a pub and you'll see about half a dozen people around the bar drinking pints on a Sunday morning, and it's normal because you're in England or United Kingdom in general. And there we go. Do not tick, I'm over 18. I love it. Bit of hair of the dog. Exactly, Space. Exactly. Well, you know. Right. So, yes. First mission of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Shall we see if we can get this show back on the... Ooh, look at that. Woo. There you go. You can see me now. Woo. Hello. I'm over here. I tell you what, that sun. What is going on? It is not supposed to happen in the north of England. Right. Yeah, coughs up a furball. Nice one, Mad. Right. Bill, engage FSD.
I'm sorry, Nick. Bill is asleep again.
I didn't think it'd take long. The old Vino Plonko Collapso. Let's get a coffee for our Billy boy.
Smooth.
Smooth indeed. So in fact, as I'm so low, computer, make me a coffee.
I'm sorry, Nick. Coffee is unavailable at this time.
Hang on a minute, I'm nearly at the bottom here. Gee, I tell you what, it's a long time since I've been at the bottom, I can tell you. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy!
Not that Jones, the other Jones!
Oh, I wouldn't put that in my mouth if I were you. Might explode.
I hope not. Matron doesn't approve of banging in the wards.
You matron, and look at that! Our Grand Angus has decided, against their better judgment, it's a good idea to wing up. Let's get that old wing bacon on. There we go. Lovely! Blimey, it's going to be a gangbang today, ladies and gentlemen. And talking of gangbangs, who should come in but Insanity Men? Let's get a brewage for the Insanity Men.
Guaranteed to blow your
Guaranteed
mind.
to blow your mind.
How do? I'm Mel B, better known as Scary Spice.
Ooh, you bastards. Hey, that would be a mashup, wouldn't it? Scary Spice in a Thargoid. That is, there we go. Yeah, exactly, Insanity. If you can't get your head in a nice pile of cocaine on a Sunday morning, you know, what's wrong with the world? You know, it's Sunday. Breakfast. Mel B a Thargoid. Well, yeah, I could. Oh, I tell you what, just living the best. Exactly, Insanity. And I tell you what, talking about the best things, our friendship, our second princess of the day. We have to stop everything when princesses come in, and we get the chalk. Oh, a latte, and of course, friendship. You know what's coming. You can't stop it. You can try. Really, Billy? Holy moly, everybody was a friendship drive charging. I tell you what, we've just got to have a friendship drive charging. Yes, do check out our friendship drive charging, and you know, a little bit more reliable with the Elite Dangerous there, our friendship. So please, again, I know you're all going to go, yeah, we all know Friendship Drive, yeah, she's a proper Elite Dangerous streamer, and she knows what she's doing. Having said that, that's not much of a, you know, you know me, everyone looks as though they know what they're doing compared to me, but they do indeed. Right, my dong, and we're not going to get anywhere if we don't have the window at the front of the dooferdangles. So, without any further ado, delay, you got it. Bill, engage FSD.
Boom.
Oh no, not again. Oh my goodness. Buck Rabbit, he'll know what to do.
Yeah, you can only do it if you've got a Swiss Army knife.
I've only got a Leatherman.
Which I do have.
Well, that's great. Can I borrow it?
No, you've just got to have one. That's the point.
So my Leatherman's no good then?
You've literally just got to have a Swiss Army knife.
But wouldn't the same be true about my Leatherman?
You don't even have to get it out of its wrapper, you know?
Oh, right. So just having it will help fix the FSD.
As long as it's got what is it, a crosshead screwdriver.
Well, my Leatherman's got one of those.
That's all you need.
Oh, that's brilliant. Thanks, Buck Rabbit.
It's all good.
Nah, cheers, mate. I mean, crikey, it's, at least we've got the FSD fixed. By the way, which Swiss Army knife have you got?
I've got the one up from the really basic one.
Cheers, Buck Rabbit. I must remember to pick one up at the next starport. You're the best.
Yeah, man. I'm fucking awesome.
You are indeed. Cheers, Buck Rabbit. Oh, good old Buck Rabbit. Yeah, tell you what, every blooming time. Computer, shout out Buck Rabbit.
While I'm running the ship, looking after the chickens and keeping Bill and Jason in check, you now want me to do your streaming job too?
I wouldn't bloody mind, to be honest. I tell you what, that'd be even less for me to do. Right, the wonderful Buck Rabbit's got it working. Time to hold on to those hats.
hold on to those glorious knickers, and see if we can see the old witchy, watchy and watchy space. I do apologise about the sunnage. Sunnage is giving us a little bit of a problemetto today. It seems to want to bleach out the old green screen with brightness, which is a little bit annoying when you live deliberately in the north of England, where it's well known for being grey and overcast. Right, let's have a look-see. Look at that craft orbital. Where did he get the cheese from? You gotta love it. Get your cheese here. Oh, look at that. You couldn't look at that. We can get free fuel. We're heading in the right direction. Winner, winner, crate fried chicken dinner. I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, I tell you, if you wanna have a bit of fun, let's go and get all cheesy at Craft Orbital. And oh, it's a big one as well, so we got no problem. We got no problem with that dogging action. They're gonna love it. They're gonna love it. We're gonna smash their back doors in. As for Raid says, well, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. We're not having him. We're not having him complete a mission within the first blooming first 40 odd minutes. I tell you what we'll do. We'll make him get rid of our first commander of the day for Raid. Now, for Raid, you have been out a few times, I must admit, so let's hope on hopes, that our Raid does not space themselves. Here we go, first one of the day, courtesy of our Raid, saying, by God, it's getting busy in here, I want to sit down. Who's it gonna be? Let's have a look-see. I'll do the honours with the inner airlock doors. It's Captain Metzi! Jeez Louise, maybe you'll have more luck growing a beard in zero gravity, Metzi. I tell you what, that is such a cruel joke, but I'm going to keep saying it because I got this beauty within about 4 weeks. Right, for Raid, you sweetheart. Computer, shout out Captain Metzi.
You know I'm capable of more than this.
I certainly do, as we get buzzed by our Grand Angus saying, oi, Lambert, get your ass to the cheesy Craft Orbital. There we go, lovely. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we have spaced a poor Captain Metzi. So we'll have to see who goes and joins him later on today. There we go, nearly there. As Katie says, well, this is all going far too well. And we haven't had a limpet loving all day. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, for the lovely Katie Chaos, dropping 1,000 points. And hope, maybe, yeah, there you go. If I lean over here, and then we start with a little bit of ASMR. Ooh, oh, I forgot. Damn it! I've done it again, haven't I? I've gone and got me pink. Oh, Katie. Thank you, Katie. That was really kind. And I went and, look, we've gone and got the old, got the fingers stuck up the old. Right, anyway. ASMR, limpet licking. If you have a limpet, bring it to Lambert's licking limpet shop. And you too can have your limpet licked, so it's not limp. Ooh, anymore. Right. Ooh, ASMR, limpet licking. There we go. Now that's going to be interesting flying with that on me. That on me hands. Right. Anyone got a limpet removal service? The Roosters! We've got a little bit of trouble with the dooferdangles. But the Roosters, let's get a quick oh blimey, hang on. It's very difficult typing with one hand. Hang on, let's try. There we go. Milo.
Look at that. See, nice and easy. Easy, creamy.
And a quick shout for another of our fast team, the lovely the Roosters.
Yes! Save that horse back to the stable and give it a kiss.
And Creelian, thank you for the follow. That is very kind, and I do apologise. I'm a little bit on the darkage side. Once that sun go away, come back another day. When that goes, we'll be back to normal. But I tell you what, Creelan, I've got to thank the lovely, adorable Sean for this. But Cree, as you've dropped a follow, let's get you a Milo.
Look at that. See, nice and easy. Easy
creamy. And also, of course, we need to give our Creelan a PSA, personal PSA. But yeah, it's the real stuff from New Zealand and Oz. That is indeed. It is the pucker stuff. But we were doing a limpet for half an hour. We were doing a limpet for our Katie. And there we go. It's not quite a limpet, but it is a canister. And canisters do need love as well, ladies and gentlemen. But there is a collector limpet waiting in the wings for its own limpet loving and great talent. I tell you what, we're going to be so behind on this one. We're going to be so behind. The Roosters has done a space elite commander. I owe Creeland a PSA. And then another Milo to our grey talent. Jeez Louise, I tell you what, everyone's here. You absolute beauties.
Look at that. See, nice and easy. Easy, creamy.
And a little shout out for our grey talent as well. Another of our elite dangerous. Squid, did you do one as well? Blimey, O'Reilly! I tell you what, let's get that reward request queue up and have a look. See what we are right. We did for raids. Crikey, Squid as well. Blimey, I tell you what, Squid, that's a good job you piped up there. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, both Squid Knacker and the Roosters Hens have both dropped between them 10,000 Chanel points, ladies and gentlemen, for a commander spacing. So with no further delay, shall we see who's going to go and join Metzi? Let's have a look, see. Right, this one will say Squid first, a Rooster second. Who's Squid sending out to go and play with Captain Metzi? Will it be a sausage fest? Will it be love at first sight? It's Alienated Phoenix! Au revoir, Alienated! I tell you what, there's going to be some fun going on out there. Computer, shout out Alienated Phoenix.
While I'm doing your shout-outs, would you like me to stick a brush up my ass and sweep the floor at the same time?
Well, you know, if you're going to offer, yes indeedy, but it is going to be a ménage à trois, ladies and gentlemen, because the Roosters... Did I give the Rooster a shout-out? I can't remember. I thought I was going to. And if I've missed anyone out, please put your hands up. I always end up missing. Like, poor Sean was here for half an hour, absolutely parched, before I gave him a spanker reach round and a Milo. Not necessarily in that order. The Roosters, there we go. There we go. It does say Fishing North Atlantic. I am absolutely sure you guys and girls just deliberately stream 30 seconds of something completely random just so when you get your shout-outs, it's like, yeah, alright then. Need to call the UN for beverage rights violations. I tell you what, Zorba. I know I've upset our Australian contingent and New Zealand contingent by putting Cadbury's milk chocolate in. You know, only a tablespoon. You know, 3 tablespoons of Milo, 4 tablespoons of Milo, 1 tablespoon of Cadbury's chocolate. Just gives it a bit of a kick, you know, but, you know, maybe not. Right.
Yeah, why? No! Yes, how to upset an Australian or New Zealander in one fell swoop. Don't murder my Milo, you... right, anyway. Right, we are... Yes, we've got to go somewhere. Yes, we've got to do something. But we have... No, you were streaming it. Fair enough, hens. Milo and vodka. That would be a kick. Yeah, Hey, Mark, welcome in. Yeah, Farade. I tell you what, Farade, you get me every time. You're a tinker. I love it. And Mark, let's get a very easy look after our Mark. You know, nice brewage, bit of cocaine.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
Right, we got the route. Right, we have got one more spacing to make it a ménage à trois, ladies and gentlemen. We have, so far, well, the Roosters, there is no promise, but we will see who is going to be the third out. I tell you what, it's looking like a bit of a sausage fest out there. They'll be playing Catch the Tiger. And Raptor, welcome in. We're just getting rid of our third commander of the day. Oh no, not again. Glitched. Jeez Louise, I tell you what, that's going to be a party. Alienated Phoenix, Glitched Helix, and of course, Captain Metzi. Computer, shout out Glitched Helix.
While I'm running the ship, looking after the chickens and keeping Bill and Jason in check, you now want me to do your streaming job too?
Well, you know, you keep offering, but you never actually manage it. Right, let's check this reward. In fact, yes, we have come to completion. Ooh, together. Ooh, that doesn't happen often. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy!
Not that Jones, the other Jones!
When coming into a body, always check gravity.
Exactly, ladies and gentlemen. Good bit of advice as well as an innuendo from our commander, Sir Rogue. Yes, when coming into a body, always check your gravity. You don't want sperm everywhere. Blimey, O'Reilly Squid. Oh no, it was the Roosters. Blimey, O'Reilly. Everyone's trying to get us right. It's Crafty Orbital. Way, look at that. Here we... No! They're blimey. Did we... No! Oh, pity's sake. Tactical Loop.
Tactical Loop copyright 2020 by Warlord 383. All rights reserved. Any resemblance to actual persons living or dead or actual events is purely coincidental.
No, wrong keyboard.
No animals were harmed in the making of this stream. Rebroadcast is not allowed without the expressed written consent of Major League Baseball.
Oh God, if I'm not crap enough already. Wrong key. I'm not going... Well, I'm pressing the right key. Yeah, it helps if you're on the right keyboard. Oh, my lord. There we go. Right, we're here. We are here. Guy, tell you what, the Roosters you can't beat. In fact, I think we will wait. The problem with doing it, in fact, I tell you what. We'll do it this way. I'll do it this way. Hang on. Bear with. Here we go.
Are you tired of your stock docking?
No, not that one. Jeez Louise, I tell you what. Just as you're trying to get the right one out.
Tired.
Jeez, no. Oh, I tell you, it's all gone pear-shaped, Zorba. There we go. That's better. Jeez Louise, there we go. Right! There's our Grand Angus! Oh, no, wrong keyboard again. There's our Grand Angus. There we go. Blimey, that's a bit of a bright one. Very nice. Right! Bill! Request dogging.
Request for docking sent.
There we go. We're in like wrong keyboard again. There we go. There we go. And in fact, if we do a 180. Whoa! Blimey, we blacked out there. We can actually watch Grand Angus taking it away into the Bondu for another. Oh, is he coming in for an approach? It does look as though he is. Here he comes. I tell you what, look at that! Wowzer! Whoa!
You might lose.
Who's getting the fine for that one? Oh dear. Oh my lord.
Landing gear already deployed.
Thank you, Bill. Nailed it. Exactly. Yep, 2 in the same slot, friendship. I tell you, I wish you'd warned me. Oh, lordy lorks. Right. Right, it does look as though we're going to completely fail. I tell you what, Grand Angus, that was... you know, just trying to slip it in there. 2 in the same slot is just not, you know... Little bit of warning next time.
It's a little too quiet.
Maybe a bit of lube. You're gonna keep out of the black and in the red. Nothing in this game for 2 in a. Oh, you gotta love it. Right, 3 influence, our first mission of the day. But yes, as the lovely Zorba poll said, will we complete all 3? And it's no. No, we won't. Right, that is our first mission of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Let's add it on to the mission board. Here we go. Right, so we have done. No! We have done. God, I can't even spell my own shout-outs.
What a maroon.
1 mission. How long's it taken? 1 hour! Yes, we totally failed to get any missions done in the first hour. Psych it! Blimey! How are you all sneaking in? You're all sneaking in this morning. Blimey, we got more princesses than we can shake a stick at. Psych it! You know what's coming? Sunday morning. You've got to have a chocolate. Unos tres. Really, Perry? Holy moly, everybody wants a psychic. They certainly do, and definitely playing Elite Dangerous better. Much, much better than me. But occasionally, foiling our plans, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, foiling our plans. I think some of you were with us the other day and went, oh, we know where we're going. She's not playing Elite. What are you... And I reckon, yeah. The other day, Psychic waited to start until we'd finished. It was like, he's not raiding me. I'm not having him and his rowdy crowd in here. Hey, right, ladies and gentlemen, we had a new follower. Let me check the old, yes, Creeline. Get yourself ready for your personal PSA. Ladies and gentlemen, here, public service announcement here. Whenever we get a follows, or even a refollow on this there stream, we like to make it absolutely clear that those follows are never, ever expected. But when we do get them, they are gratefully received, a bit like the tiger out of the old advert. So thank you so much, Creely. You have a smashy nice, and of course, most importantly, a horny day. There we go. And Psychic, yes, Psychic. I have got a little. Me at Zorba this morning. I was telling Zorba you did not believe me. And I think Zorba, if I can find it, he puts. I should have gone straight to the link. There we go. Here we go. Right. Now, prepare yourself, Psychic. I am now going to prove to Psychic, ladies and gentlemen, that there were no drugs. 0 drugs. Not quite sure. No, not that one. There's another one from Zorba. There we go. Crikey, I nearly put something a bit lewd and rude and crude. Note to self, don't just click any old link from Zorba. There we go. We got a bit of volume there.
Get subbed, son.
What? Mart! I tell you what, it was nearly too far, Katie. Mart, a 1-month-old Twitch baby. I tell you what, we better give Mart a hug for that. A breakfast. No, not mad. Blimey, I tell you what, my spelling's getting worse. Mart, hug.
Hi, boy.
I didn't have my hand down my pants.
Good for you.
And I tell you what, Mart. It is Sunday.
It's spitting!
There you go, a little bit of a reach round for you. Right, now, yes, yeah, chaos indeed. What were we doing? Yes, here we go. The old webinizer. Right, now prepare yourself, Psychic. I am proving, ladies and gentlemen, that there were no drugs taken by my good self yesterday. This was witnessed by multiple... No, it wasn't yesterday. It was a day before.
I'm talking about a drink called Purple Death that comes made in New Zealand by a winery. The label reads, an unusual rough as guts aperitif that has a distinct bouquet of horseshit and old tram tickets. It is this drunk, teeth clenched to prevent the ingestion of any foreign bodies. Connoisseurs will savour the slight tannin...
Maybe I did.
And burnt cat fur.
Can you take a photo of that and put it in the chat, please?
Is it,
Maybe I did imagine it. Maybe I did imagine it.
Salt on the taste buds, which comes from the careful and loving blending of animal manure and parish jockstraps strained through an old miner's sock.
Oh, we got a bit of the old.
Very New Zealand.
It's just the most random.
Oh God! Did I actually imagine it?
If Foot Rot Flats was a fucking wine, that would be it.
Yeah, more or less. I'll throw it in Odyssey chat there.
Yeah.
With the link.
Thank you, sir.
Did I imagine it? Talk about wine morphs into Sesame Street. There's no Sesame Street there, Zorba. Jeez Louise, I tell you what, I did. I've lost the plot, ladies and gentlemen. No! Talking of losing the plot, I can't even get out now. Hang on. Here we go. Right, let's go. Oh, keep going. It's a highlight. Right. Yeah, exactly. Right. No. Yes. So.
Purple Death.
Yes, I don't even know.
Ruffles guts aperitif that has a distinctive bouquet of bullshit and old tram tickets. It is best drunk with teeth clenched to avoid foreign bodies. Connoisseurs often drink this strange brew in conjunction with other beverages which complement or mask the delicate flavour of Purple Death. Wow. How much is it? And I want to try some.
I don't know if you can get it. I've never seen it in Australia. I used to just grab a couple of bottles when I was in NZ.
$24 New Zealand, which would be like $5 Australian, but yeah.
Yeah, it tastes a lot like cherries.
Best drunk with teeth clenched. I feel like might be.
Would you look at that?
For something else.
Oh, that is brilliant. Okay, if you click on I'm at least 18 years old, it sends you to the. If you don't click I'm at least 18 years old and you click submit, it takes you to the Sesame Street website.
Hang on. What does it say?
Okay, this is going on the fucking stream right now. Okay, stream, you're going to see this live. Okay, so.
I'm going to check this out.
Alright, so this is the kingsliquor.co.nz website.
I've never seen that transition before.
Okay, so If you do not verify that you are at least 18 years old and you click the box and the box goes hello, you're fine. But if you don't click the box, you leave it solid, you click submit, it takes you to sesamestreet.org. That is fucking fantastic. That is brilliant.
That's right.
That's great.
Purple Death for me was always, at least my generation, was always Opal Nera and fucking Graphbacks.
Alright, let's Elmo's World Games or play dress up time? We'll play dress up time.
Oh, hi! Elmo's so glad you're here. Me too. We're just getting ready to dress up and dance. Yeah, and we need your help. First, choose one of us to dress up.
Alright, we're playing dress up, Elmo.
I didn't imagine it, thank God!
Dress up like a spider.
Oh my god! Oh my god! That went south so fast! Ah!
Are we back, folks?
No. Oh, a spider! Ow!
There you go! There you go, ladies and gentlemen. I wasn't on drugs. There is the proof. Thank goodness for that. I was getting very worried.
This is live chat. This is the Sesame Street website.
Let's dress Elmo in stripes.
So I must have come in just after you started dressing. That is classic. I missed the why we ended up dressing. I tell you what, he's almost got the same game face on he gets when he's doing armour. That is classic. Oh, I love it. Oh dear, they do indeed. Right, talking of things happening.
I love what you chose.
I'll tell you what, Psychic, it was one of those that like, what the hell do you mean Zorba was dressing Elmo up? Oh dear.
Press these buttons to help Elmo dance.
Well, I'll just go and make a cup of coffee.
Yes.
Oh, well
I
done,
had you muted, by the way,
Zorba.
but yes.
Oh, I love it. These things do happen.
Made in New Zealand by a winery.
Oh, dearie me.
As
Right. And the current poll is, should Zorba do a Sesame Street stream? And I think yes, and only on coinhub.com. Oh, you gotta love it. Yeah, Helmo, blimey, O'Reilly. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we have actually completed, but unfortunately, it wasn't within the first hour.
What a maroon.
1 hour, no, one mission. 1 hour and 13 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, what we're going to do is we're going to take a quick breakette. Oh, I don't Adam and Eve it. This is crazy. Right, well... Oh no, this Sesame Street thing's going to start running as well as Goid Hub. So, ladies and gentlemen, without too much delay, let's go and get ourselves a little wee break. I will be as quick as I can, but as always, there is never a guarantee. Catch you in 5.
Elite with Nick Dangerous is made possible in part by the Canon Interstellar Research Group, where discoveries begin. The Elite Dangerous Stellar Photography, Videography, and Fan Art Corporation, and contributions to your local Twitch station by commanders like you. Thank you.
Are you tired of your stock docking computer letting you down? Had enough of autodock failing? Fed up with aborted landings? Tired of having to launch and land over and over and over and over again? Well, no more! Introducing Nick Lambert's Ship Shop's patented Tesla Autodock. With 100% Elon Musk AI, you'll never miss the pad again. Lambert's Ship Shop is not responsible for any loss or damages caused by their Elon Musk script AI within the Tesla Autodock. All sales are final with no warranty whatsoever and no refunds. Just don't ask or we'll send the boys around. Any loss in value to the ship installed on is expected and entirely the owner's fault.
When the petting is over, Lambert's Chip Shop presents the original crate fried chicken, made with the Nick Dangerous secret recipe, available for takeaway in these systems. It's face-licking good. Lambert's Chip Shop is not a licensed food outlet. Any items consumed by customers entirely at their own risk. The secret Nick Dangerous recipe is not endorsed by or have anything to do with him whatsoever. Families of customers have our deepest sympathies, but they only have themselves to blame. Here, you after a new spaceship? Well, forget it. They cost millions. Get yourself down Lambert's second-hand shit shop. Ship. Did I say shit shop instead of ship shop? Cobra Mark 3 here. Price so low, it's criminal. That's why I'm wearing the hoodie. The prices are that low. And you know what? We'll even throw in a free fuel scoop. Price is so low, you have to get out of bed before I do. And try this. I'm still in me jammies. It's Crate Mark II. It's a steal. Get down. We've got this Crate Phantom. It's a beauty. I tell you what, I've got dressed, but I've cut the prices on these so sharp, I can't afford a razor. Get yourself down, you second-hand shit bonanza.
Okay, people. Okay. Settle down. Right. In today's meeting, we'll be covering a number of things, including assignments and new tech. But first on the agenda is the allocation of Nick Lambert's assigned operator. I know. Calm down, everyone. Calm down. I know, team, but we've adjusted the rate of pay to balance the risk. We have a fully comprehensive insurance package in place now. Come on.
Yeah, but boss, we've lost so many operators to Nick's antics. Surely you can't keep doing this.
I'm fully aware, Bob, and we have ensured their families have been fully catered for. We look after our people. And you must admit, he has massively improved. Simon lasted over a month before his accident, and he survived. So, come on, let's get this done. If you can all grab a straw, we can get the operator assigned and shipped out to Nick's crate. Come on, team, everyone pick a straw. Let's get this over and done with, come on. Thank you, people, thank you. Come on, grab a straw. Good job. Nice one.
Have you got them old, unloved and dull limpets? Do you wish you could give them a new lease of life? Wait no more. Take your old tired limpets to Lambert's Chip Shop. We'll give them some loving. And pimp your limpet. Lambert's Ship Shop takes no responsibility for any loss or damage caused by either their employees or anyone we find lying around a space station with nothing better to do than play with limpet.
After a long day tracking Thargoids, why not take a break in Lambert's Ring? Get a good servicing at Lambert's Ship Shop. Grab some crate fried chicken at Lambert's Chip Shop. Get your limpets pimped while making use of our facilities. Book a Thargoid incursion with Nick Dangerous. This is all happening here at Lambert's Ring. To book your next visit to Lambert's Ring, contact your local travel agent and ask for the full Nick Dangerous Experience package. Lambert's Ring, Lambert's Ship Shop, and also Lambert's Chip Shop, including Nick Dangerous, take no responsibility for anything that occurs around the ring, its entrance, or anything inside.
Look at this beauty. Look, the prices are so low. You've had me bloody shirt. Get yourself down there. It's Bonza. It's 5 a.m. I'm still in me jammies. That's how early you need to get up to get a bargain like this Conda. It's only got 20 million light years on it. It comes with a free fuel scoop. Come on, look, I've not even had a shave yet. You need a cheap run around? Well, we've got everything you need. Look at this beauty. I tell you what, we'll even throw in a free fuel scoop. Get yourself a bargain. You'll love it.
Have you or someone on your ship purchased a Tesla auto dock? Or perhaps an entire ship from Lambert's Ship Shop? Maybe you had your limpets pimped by them. Have you purchased and or consumed crate fried chicken? Or been repeatedly spaced by Nick Lambert himself? What you may not know is that all of these businesses are part of Nick Lambert Enterprises Incorporated, also operating as NLE Inc. NLE Inc. is currently in a class action lawsuit, and you or your next of kin may be entitled to compensation related to dealings with NLE Inc. You can quickly and easily find out by contacting Do We Fuck You and How. At Do We Fuck You and How, we specialize in lawsuits persecuting small independent businesses that cannot afford proper legal defense. And for a small fee, we can determine your eligibility to join this lawsuit. Contact us today. At Do We Fuck You and How, we always win, even if you don't.
Tired of constant attacks? Angry about too many rebuys? Fined again for someone else's actions? Don't get down. Don't get upset. Get even. Call Nick Dangerous, private investigator. Nick Dangerous will track down your attackers. Find who's responsible for interdicting you. Discover the true perpetrators of your fines. Bring to justice whoever destroyed your ships. Nick Dangerous PI, Nick Dangerous MD, and Lambert Ship Shop offer a zero refund contract. Anyone dissatisfied with our services can go whistle for it. Any disputes will be ignored and all complaints settled by us sending the boys around for a chat.
What amazing timing! Reiku Spirit, welcome in Raiders. My goodness, just as I got back from our break. Perfect timing, Roku. Let's get you and your Raiders a nice chocolate. An internal, welcome in. Terrakoff, welcome in. Scottish, blimey, everyone's here. Reiku, bear with. How was your stream and what were you up to? Let's get you a chocolate.
Yes! Take that horse back to the stable and
give it a kiss. Not elect. Thank you for the follow. We'll get you a follower notification in a bit. No stress. Really, Pony? Holy moly, everybody wants a Reiku Spirit. They certainly do. Welcome in, Raiders. Power Wash Simulator! I tell you what, I'm positive you guys and girls are trying to catch me out with these. I tell you what, you absolute sweetheart. And Hugh! Blimey! Hang on, blimey. No, it's gone. Oh no, it's gone. Blimey. I do apologise. Ladies and gentlemen, yeah, lost it, Scottish. Right, yes, I do apologise. I got a little bit yeah, there's so many of you absolute sweethearts. Right, ladies and gentlemen, whenever we get a raid,
we always give away the most expensive Scottish. I took a day off yesterday, Scottish. If I've not, I've got a horrible feeling. I've not even switched the phone on this morning. So I do apologise. Yeah. So sorry, ladies. I'm all a bit of a mess. A bit of a mess. I do apologise. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, whenever we get a raid, we always give away the most expensive thing on our menu, and I apologise for anyone I keep missing because today I've just, I don't know what's going on. I've just lost it completely. So yes. Anyway, for Aruku Spirit and your raiders, another elite commander. We've got 4 outside already. We've got 3 outside already. This will be number 4. Number 4 leaving the old ship. Let's see who Ruku Spirit has decided is joining our team. It's Game Goddess! Blimey, we got 2 boys, 2 girls. That is going to be some fun outside. Blimey, O'Reilly. Computer, shout out Game Goddess.
While I'm running the ship, looking after the chickens and keeping Bill and Jason in check, you now want me to do your streaming job too?
Well, you keep promising, but you never deliver. Deliver! There's a joke in there somewhere. Now, Psych, yeah, I must admit, it was one of those things I got a little bit done. I did some clothes washing, did some hoovering, did some bleaching. Not on me, obviously. Well, I say obviously, it's not obviously, but, bathroom stuff. So, yeah, I must admit, yeah, turned the phone, and I managed to watch all 3 of the Omen films. And elect. No, not elect. Not erect. No, elect. I tell you what, yes, we owe a couple of PSAs. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me get those PSAs out for our new followers. Ladies and gentlemen, our public service announcement here. Whenever we get a follows, or even a refollow on this there channel, we like to make it absolutely clear that those follows are never, ever expected. But when we do get them, they are gratefully received, and quite often I get a little bit of a stiffy too. So thank you all for your follows. You all have a smashy, nicey, and of course most importantly, a horny a day. There we go. Right, let's see what we can do. See if Bill's on board. Let's have a look-see. Bill? Landing gear?
Gear up.
Oh, there we go. Good old Billy Boy. Yes, indeed. We have Billy Boy Shatner on the ship. He is going to space for real, I believe, next week. Well, I tell you what, so yes, somebody's got to be Hugh. Somebody, and I do apologise. I tell you what, what we're going to do. What we're going to do is we're going to get a tea for everyone. Hero taught me this one.
Guaranteed
to blow your mind. And let's get a Milo for everyone else.
Look at that. See? Nice and easy.
Easy
creamy.
Creamy. There we are. That's it on the 12th. Thanks, Fiery. Blue Origin is spacing Bill on the 12th in real life. Fantastic. You gotta love it. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we are doing BGS today. And of course, you can't mention BGS without mentioning our Zorba.
You merely adopted the BGS. I was born into it, molded by it.
Yes, indeed, the one and only Thorba Dundee, the king of Kunte and the god of BGS. But, of course, who are we doing it for? Well, that would be remiss to not say we're doing it for the Soteria Accord. And if you'd like more information...
Onward, ever onward we went, wending our way through the cosmos. And it was there in the cosmos that we came across an evil race of space swines known as the Thargoids.
There you go. There we go. The good old Soteria Accord. So, yes, BGS for the Soteria Accord. Let's see. Now we have one mission already completed. So let's have a look where our second... It's in Marn. Old Sea Hub in Marn. That'll do. Exactly, Hugh. In fact, it's funny how nobody has redeemed the Nick Dangerous making love to Thargoids redemption. Yes, you too, ladies and gentlemen, could, if you really wanted, hug a Thargoid. Exactly, Hugh. Exactly. Right, we have left Craft Orbital where you get your free cheese. We've got... I tell you what we haven't done. We haven't got any biscuits out. Watch out for Unicorn, though. She does get the old biscuits, PDQ. An American Spyro, how are you doing?
I like the bass. I like the
buttery biscuit base.
I like the
base.
biscuit base. I like the
Buttery biscuit paste. Not enough points, Hugh. I tell you what, let's get American Spyro. Spyro? Yeah.
Smooth.
There we go. Oh. A nice Lavazza coffee. And I tell you what, I nearly forgot. It's our upside down stream today, ladies and gentlemen, in this little wrapper. With no safety net, ladies and gentlemen. No spoon. You're going to like this, not a lot. It's time for a Tim Tam Slam. And hey, the Reaper welcoming. We're just having a quick Tim Tam Slam. Cutting off that edge up there. Diagonally opposite at the bottom. Hey, diagonally opposite at the bottom, I should, Coco. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy? Not that Jones, the other Jones!
Fried slice with a special ball. Why do you have a special ball, Fried?
Well, that is a good question. Why do you have a special ball? Right. Bottom, top. Coffee. Here we go. And it's still in one piece. Nom. Oh, I think somebody's just... Oh. I know I haven't had sex in years, but that is better than sex. Oh dear. Bit of ASMR. Finger licking, I think. That's what we did, Hugh. That is what we did. Yep. We bit the edge off each, sucked it through our coffee. Oh, that is lovely. And Reaper, I forgot to get you a... I tell you, now again, everyone, please do not take it personally. Chat does spin through quite fast for an old fogey like me. Arse! Arse! But I tell you what, as there's so many people here, it is the weekend, I keep forgetting. Reaper! Should we share this with everybody? And if you don't know what's coming for half an hour, you soon will. Help yourselves to a nice pint.
Take
a drink and you'll sing to a state of pure inebriation. You'll be tanked like the whole Thargoid nation. See what we did there? We made it a little bit elite topical. There we go. Right, we have slammed a Tim Tam. We are setting for our second mission of the day, ladies and gentlemen. A second mission of the day. I tell you what, Milan, yeah, it's a cracker, isn't it? You can always guarantee it always ends up is I tell you, in fact, what is a good morning drink? I think G&T's a good morning drink. And I think our Milan could do with a G&T.
Have a drink on me.
There we go. Have a drink on me. Bit of the old G&T. And talking of having a drink on me, Bill, engage FS. Hot honey and tea.
Charging
Nice one.
frame shift drive.
Blimey! Hold on to your hats, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on to your panties. Hold on to your knickers. We are going into, hopefully, witchy, watchy, watchy space for our second mission of the day. Keep your eye out for watches. Keep your eye out for witches. It is definitely witch space. And I tell you what, I see an alarm clock. I see a witch and alarm clock.
Exit destination confirmed.
I see
Arrival
another
in
witch
5,
and alarm clock.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Boom! We're here. Lovely jubbly.
Scanning.
Thank you, Billy boy. He's a darling, isn't he? How many bodies? 19 bodies. That's almost as many as the Mansons. Don't think that. I think the Bundys were up there as well, but not. There we go. Free fuel. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, you saw the adverts earlier. If you didn't, stay around not tomorrow. Well, tomorrow's Monday. Tuesday, we'll be doing some. Yes, Hugh. We are in open, and we are available for wingage. We have Grand Angus. Flying shotgun. That's the word. Yes, we've got Grand Angus flying shotgun. So you are more than welcome to join us, Hugh. And that goes for everyone. There we go. We are being followed. Blimey, O'Reilly. I tell you what. That's. And Milan says, Am I two people today, or am I between I think you might be between alternative universes. And fucking moo! I tell you what, a cup of coffee. Let's get the old coffee right back at our Mr. Fucking Moo. There we go.
Smooth.
Smooth indeed, and blimey, I don't know if you can hear that. They're never going to sell much ice cream going at that speed, are they? Blimey, O'Reilly. There we go. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we are on the way for our second. So they're coming, yeah, they're coming for you. I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, it won't be the first time. It won't be the last time. One of the reasons we like being in open is it is a good training ground for people to realise that, you know, it's a bit like the Wild West out here, ladies and gentlemen. Bit like the Wild West. Oh no, they got Mad! No! Oh, poor Mad! No! Oh no! Mark's local. Let's give Mark a wing. There you go. Good old Mark. Mark, there, your wing request. There we go. You gotta love it. The more the merrier. Oh, poor Mad. Dear, oh dear. Right, we're on our way in, ladies and gentlemen. Keep hold of those hats. Keep hold of those knickers. If you think you've got a safety belt, think again, ladies and gentlemen. This is a Lambert second-hand shit shop special, and it's even if it looks as though you've got a safety belt, you'll probably find it's drawn on with crayon, or maybe, just maybe.
Yes! Take that horse back to the stable and
give it a kiss. Yes, maybe give it a kiss. Ticky, thank you for the follow. Thank you so much, people, for those follows. As I say, never expected, but always appreciated. Right, yeah, Hugh, we are doing the usual. Yes, what are we up to today? Same as every day, Hugh. We're doing BGS. For the Sorteria Accord, ladies and gentlemen. So yes, if you are going to blow us up, if you could blow us up, sort of, sort of, so we get back to a station PDQ or something. That's always handy. You know, the express channel to the old space station. Right. hats, knickers, keep hold of them. We're going in, and we're going in at a fair rate of knots. There we go. Any minute now. Honest. There we are. Hey, Hugh, honestly. Oh, and Mr. Hitomi. Here we go, all together now. Cooper banana. Ha ha! A hostess with the mostest. Ladies and gentlemen, if you give us a host, we will give you an orange mocha frappuccino, a little bit of jitterbuggery to go along with that, and of course, even if you don't stream, you will get a shout out. But before we do that, we need to come into C Hub for our second... Mr. Hitomi! Tier 2, 10 months. Jeez Louise, that is blimey, O'Reilly. Right, well, ladies and gentlemen, as I said before, as a hostess with a mostess, orange mocha frappuccino, Mr. Hitomi. Hey-o, Mr. Hitomi, you bloomin' sweetheart.
Orange mocha frappuccino!
Little bit of jitterbuggery there for you. And a shout out. And I tell you what, let's be really thankful and give Mr. Hitomi a reach round.
It's spitting!
It certainly is, ladies and gentlemen. You can't write this stuff. I've tried. It looks awful written down. Right. Hey, I tell you what, Mr. Hitomi. Hey, it's our Grand Angus in a Sidewinder. You gotta love it. Now, there's a man with some balls. I tell you what, and they're, they could be Scottish balls. Right, Mr. Hitomi, yes, what have we been doing today? The same, Mr. Hitomi, as we try and do every day, and that is take over the world of BGS.
You bastard, Nick. you merely adopted the BGS. I was born into it, molded by it.
Yes, indeed, we are doing BGS for, of course, the Sorteria Accord. 1 hour, 41 minutes. Jeez Louise, and this is not going to look good. This is not going to look good, Mr. Hitomi. Yeah, it's not brilliant.
What a maroon.
One mission. Jeez Louise. Hour and 41 for one mission. I tell you, we thought we were going to get 3 done. Yeah, better than average, to be fair. And, right. Shall we see if we can get some dogging action? Bill? Request dogging.
Seeking permission.
Oh, you're not, Bill! No, Bill! Jeez Louise, Bill. Blimey, and there's Kremen coming in as well, just when you thought it was safe. Bill? Request dogging.
Seeking permissions.
Yes, we're in like Flynn, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Let's see where our friends are. We're coming into land. We'll go for a bit of a wangle, because Orange Phoenix isn't here, and he doesn't like the old wangles because it's all distorted. Stealing the your pad. Hey, the bastards! I tell you what. It won't be the first, and it won't be the last. Blimey, that is a wangle and a half, ladies and gentlemen. Whoa! I tell you what, I didn't expect a blackout at that stage. There we go. You are witnessing the Tesla Autodoc 100% Elon Musk AI enabled and only available from Lambert's second-hand shit shop. There we go. Right, let's get into these starport services. This will be mission number 2, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I haven't done for a while? We haven't checked the old reward request queue. I think it's... Oh, yeah, we got a Blimey, Hugh! Hugh, I owe you a nibble me nuts from 18 minutes ago.
19. It's nearly. I tell you what, Hugh. If we keep chatting for a little bit longer, you'll have been waiting 20 minutes. 20 minutes for a nibble me nuts. So I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to do it right now. We're going to nibble your nuts. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, no further mucking around. No further ado. Hugh's paid for it. We better do it. It's time to nibble me nuts. I saw a squirrel. Where? There on the ledge. Where on the ledge? Right there. A little squirrel with my nuts in his mouth. Well, I declare, go and nibble, 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 nibble right there. Oh yeah, nibble and nick me nuts, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. And Elvis has left the building. There you go, Hugh. Hopefully that was worth the wait. In fact, I tell you what, I was thinking earlier, you know the term GF, girlfriend? At my age, it could be Granny Fanny, couldn't it? Yeah, got myself a new GF. New bit of GF. Yeah, oh, new girlfriend. No, Granny Fanny. That's what we're going for now. Looking at my age, got to be Granny Fanny. Or, too much information, I tell you what. Let's, too far. If I could actually spell, is it too far? There we go. Get on the fort now! Oh, yeah, Mr. Hightoe, man. I thought I'd get fucked. Jeez Louise. No, not elect. The old waves of depression do fall in. Had a little bit of a stumble earlier on today with the old, but yeah, I'd say that these streams, the fact that you guys and girls hang out with me, literally, 5 days a week, and we have a giggle most of the time, and look at that, another 3 influence. That is, hang on, this is mission number. That's 6 influence out of 2 missions. Yo, you gotta love it. We're having some of that. Let's come to completion together, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do it. Ooh, that was lovely. Right, we can now, believe it or not, yes, we can add on 1 more mission. So, the next time somebody says, how many missions? With an S, it's plural.
What a maroon.
2 missions. Let's have a look at that uptime. 1 hour, 47 minutes. I thought everyone... Giggity indeed. 420 friendly. I tell you what, it's always 420 somewhere in the world, American. And Hamburger, blimey. You absolute sweethearts. Thank you so much for hanging out this morning. Hey, hanging out. Oh, I should Coco. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy! Not that Jones, the other Jones!
Salty Singularity is pulling out!
Blimey, poor boss lady having to witness that. And giant, I tell you what, giant Dutch Viking. We love the Dutch. I tell you what. It is Sunday. So, I reckon, cider. Yep, let's get some cider. And, oh, now that's an interesting one. Payot. I'll call you Payot, because my dyslexia. Giant Dutch, that was it. Getting inside you. Oh, c'est bon. Every night I like to get inside her. I certainly do. And Hamburger, I tell you what, we'll keep on the Milo theme.
Look at that. See, nice and easy.
Easy creamy. There we go. It's Peter. That'll do. Thank you, Peter. Welcome in. Let's get Peter a quick brewage. There we go. Guaranteed to blow that there mind of yours. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we did stack
We did stack... oh, hang on. We didn't check whether we could get rid of our... what are they? Exploited, I should, Coco. I tell you what, I've been exploited a few times. Can't get rid of anything there. No. Okay. Combat. No. Okay. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to get the hell out of Doge. Get the hell out of Doge. I tell you what, actually, it might be the time to get into Doge right now. Yes, the meme coin of the decade. Yes, which, of course, Elon Musk has something to do with, but not financial advice, because I got out of Doge quite a while ago, because it didn't do what I wanted it to do, and it's a meme coin. You can't take it seriously. I don't know, says Omberg. I do me flies up, and then it's all creamy. I tell you what, you just can't. You can't be dealing with it. And talking things you can't be dealing with, Homburger. Bill, landing gear.
Gear coming up.
Like, I tell you what will cheer him up. Sing us a song, Bill.
Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide.
Oh, hang on, DMCA. Somebody stop him.
From reality.
There we go. Well done. Blimey, get that needle off the record. Right, there's our Grand Angus. Let's have a look-see. And we are off to Hip Hip Hooray. A 10, 6, a 44, 2. I don't know if we've been there before. It doesn't ring any bells. As, of course, as Quasimodo said when he was asked to identify a robber.
What are these?
Peter, problem. Go ahead. Go ahead, Pete. Go ahead. You are more than welcome. That my friend brought me a Steam Odyssey. I got married, and I could not start. Oh no! Well, congratulations for the married side. But yeah, blimey, that is. Don't tell the missus. Don't tell the keep. It'll be our secret. It'll be our secret. Blimey. I tell you what, the old partner's going, no, you're playing with me. You're not playing with Odyssey, you're playing with me. Maybe, Pete, you know, middle of the night, when they're all, you know, well sleepy, you know, snoring, farting, you know, tickle down the stairs, put the headphone, well, no, don't put the headphone, because if they wake, yeah, so put, like, one earbud in, so you can keep an ear out in case they do wake up. Put the old earbud in and give it some... Yeah, congrats for a marriage. Condolences for the Odyssey. Nice one, Hugh. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we have so far completed 2 missions under 2 hours. Yes, and our streams are usually 2 hours and 30 minutes long. We like to keep our length to a reasonable length, ladies and gentlemen, because nobody can be doing with too much length. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy? Not that Jones, the other Jones.
You go home and the wife says, what do you... I want the sausage in the hole. That rock and roll. Let's do that.
Exactly. That is not what she said. Exactly. Ladies and gentlemen, another point redemption. The old Chanel points, ladies and gentlemen. The lovely Grand Angus. First time today. Can you believe this? And I believe, actually, you're quite lucky there, Graham, because I think only the adorable Sean. I don't think Twindex is here. And I certainly don't think Airlock Doc is here. So, ladies and gentlemen, Grand Angus has paid for it. It is time to do it. But let's just pop outside and just have a little bit of a wangle and see where everyone is. There we go. That's rather lovely, isn't it? Lovely. Right, ladies and gentlemen, if you are, if your name is the adorable Sean, if your name is Airlock Doc or Twindex, you may want to look away. If you're having a meal, whether it be a light snack, breakfast, lunch, dinner, supper, you may want to look away. And certainly if you're of a dicky disposition and don't like things that go wobbly, 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 wobbly in the day or night, you will want to look away as we get up close, personal, and wrist deep, yes indeed, with Terry the Thargoid. So, yes, ladies and gentlemen, we were tickling what we thought was a Thargoid tummy, but nay, 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 and thrice nay, it was not a Thargoid tummy. So look away as we get in up close and wrist deep. Yes, we thought it was a tummy, but no, but neither was it a blue-footed or red-footed booby. Neither was it Captain Kremen's moves. No, ladies and gentlemen, it turns out it was Terry the Thargoid's boobies. But how the devil did you know? I hear you all ask. Well, we carried on innocently tickling, ladies and gentlemen, thinking we were bringing joy of a certain kind to Thargoid kind. And that happened.
Bit the Thargoid, bit the Thargoid.
Milky. There we go. You can look back, those that looked away, you can look back now. We have come to completion with Terry the Thargoid. There we go. Right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let me just check that reward request queue. And we are complete. There we go. Oh, was it hamburger? Damn and blast it. I tell you, I blame the dyslexia. I was never good at counting. Right, Grand Angus is here. We're on our way, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on to those hats. Hold on to those knickers. Those panty-loons. Let's do it. Bill, engage FSD. Oh, jeez, not again. I tell you what, I would recommend you buying all your ships from Lambert Secondhand Ship Shop, but it's lucky we've got a spare. Nobby, can you and the kids help with this FSD?
Push!
But Dad, I'm out of breath.
Yeah, well I told you not to smoke.
I thought you just meant crack.
No, I meant cigarettes too. At your age, you should just be vaping.
Exactly, and get that FSD in place. Oh, hang on. Who's that, Nobby?
That is my new mate, Tibanzi. He flies to and from South America with drugs rammed up his bottom. It's either that or a life of crime.
Oh, fair enough. Well, he's helped with the FSD. Right, oh, Nobby, you gotta love him. If you've not seen Grimsby, do not watch it with a partner unless your partner has a very, very broad mind. There we go. Right, Shuggy! Blimey, I tell you what, nearly missed Shuggy coming in. Let's get a posh whiskey for our Shuggy.
Drink! Take! Us! Drink!
And of course, our Shuggy is an ex-boxer. And does Elite Dangerous, not just Elite Dangerous, but Elite Dangerous with a bit of cool. So if you like your Elite Dangerous with a bit of cool, do check out our Shuggy. Absolutely fantastic time over there. Right, ladies, if I have missed anyone out, please do not take it personally. This old maroon is old, has mental health problems, is old, and has mental health problems, and is forgettable. No, forgettable. Yes, I am forgettable. I think all is that stopped working, Hugh? No, you should be able to spam as many emotes as you like, Hugh. Should be able to, spam those emotes like they're an emote thing on a particularly emoty day. There we go. Yeah, go for it. Get them out. Get those Thargoids out. Whip out your Thargoids. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy!
Not that Jones, the other Jones! Oh, matron!
You matron indeed. Dildo Baggins, I tell you what, I remember reading Lord of the Rings. That was, yeah, that gives you some idea of my level of entertainment. Right, ladies and gentlemen, without too much ado, delay. Bill, engage FSD.
I'm sorry, Nick. The chickens have got loose in the engine room again.
No. We're on a winner crate fried chicken dinner. We're not supposed to be getting chickens. Jeez Louise. Right, let's see who's been clogging up the FSD. Oh, it's blooming albino hen, a.k.a. Phil Schofield. Getting some perfect poultry petting. Yeah, that's what happens, ladies and gentlemen. Jeez Louise. There we go.
Oh my god! They killed Kenny!
Gino! 15 months? Tier 3! Gino! And Mark! I tell you what, you bastard, Mark! Spacing our Kenny! Winner! I tell you what, Gino, you absolute sweetheart. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, we always get an orange mocha frappuccino for our Gino.
Orange mocha frappuccino!
We always get them extra jitterbuggery. And a shout out as well. And Gino always plays a different game. As you know, so he does play Elite Dangerous, honest. They honestly do. Jeez Louise. And Friendship Drive says, well, hey, it's getting a bit crowded in here. I think we should make it 5 commanders outside Friendship Drive. You absolute sweetheart. I tell you what we do. We're going to give a quick reach around to Gino. Because tier 3 sub. And, 15 months.
It's spitting!
I should hope so. That was quick, Gino. Bit like my love life, but, all over before it's even started. Milan says I played the Lord of the Rings game on... Oh, 6... I didn't know they'd done it into a game. That is brilliant, Milan. I love it. Right, ladies and gentlemen, the wonderful Friendship Driver said, Oi, I want to see. I've been standing too long. Here's 5,000 of those darn Chanel points. Let's see, ladies. No! That's Goid Hub. We're not going to goidhub.com. Jeez Louise. There we go. Zor, we're getting in at every It's an Odyssey Commander Friendship. Blimey O'Reilly. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you do a tier 2 or even a tier 3. Yes, Gino, this could be bad news. This is one of the... Oh, no! You cannot write this! You cannot! Oh, my God. Thanks for the tier 3 sub. Thanks for 15 minutes now. Fuck off out there. Oh, my Lord. That is... Honestly, these are random. I can occasionally override them, but I prefer not to, because that is pure genius. Gino! Computer, shout out Gino Garon.
You know I'm capable of more than this.
I do, but you didn't even give him a shout out. Jeezily, yeah. Come on, open the wing. Let's wing up. Yeah, absolutely. Computer, shout out Gino Garon.
While I'm running the ship, looking after the chickens and keeping Bill and Jason in check, you now want me to do your streaming job too?
Yeah, I bloody well do. Right, where's our, there, he's not there yet, we've got Grand. Hey, right, ladies and gentlemen, let's see if we can finally, we're gonna have to let Gino back. I can't not let Gino, hang on. I know, I'll tell you what, there is no, now, ladies and gentlemen, if you've seen this before, you know what I'm going to show. But it does, You know, there is no wonder, ladies and gentlemen, that this sort of thing happens between me and Gino, because I have been known to just space Gino, not just once, but yes, 4 times in one stream.
Copy pasta.
Lord Graven demands rebuys. He cares not from whence they come, only that they flow.
Oh no, we've got an incoming missile. Where's that coming from? Let's have a look. See, I tell you what, I see no missiles. I tell you what, I think they might be a little bit of the old pack hounds. Jeez Louise, go, you gotta fly through the. Oh, I tell you what, was that Gino? Yes! Gino, you sweetheart, you said you were going to turn up with the pack hounds. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get our Gino not only a shout out, but also he needs an orange mocha frappuccino after losing all those
remember
pack
the
hounds.
cant!
Will and Giona!
Nicola 13 check.
How you... blimey, O'Reilly, I tell you what, jeez Louise. Let's... No, Giona, you sweetheart, and Will. Let's get a brewage.
Fuck out of here.
And it's Cat Williams today. It's Cat Williams. Oh dear.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
Hey, who's dropping bombs in there? How about a courtesy flush?
And our Just Giona. Ladies and gentlemen, now I've not caught our Giona for a while. So I do apologise, Giona. I think we're going to get you a gin. Let's get a gin for Just Giona. There we go. And Old Crow! Blimey, O'Reilly! Well, I tell you what, it's got to be a bottle of the old rum diddly tum tum for our Old Crow. There we go.
Have a drink on
Have
me.
a drink on me. Right, have I missed anything? Have I missed anybody? If I've missed anything, please do let me know. And also, you know, if you've got any questions about any of the redemptions, do feel free to ask us. Not everyone knows who Cliff Richard is.
Got myself a crying off.
Blooming DMCA. Got everybody, even poor Cliff. Right, talking of Cliff, we've got a cliff to jump off, lady. That was good. Do you see that? That's a segue, innit? Talking of Cliff, we've got a cliff to jump off. Yeah. No, though we technically aren't on a cliff and we're not actually jumping. Well, we are jumping, technically. Yeah. Just shame we weren't going a cliff. That'd help. And then we could be jumping cliff. We don't want to be... No. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy!
Not that Jones, the other Jones.
Feel this, it's super cozy and you can strap it on.
Oh,
it's a strap on.
It's so fast. Oh!
It did go well, South.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah, out the crate, into lemming mode, jumpy, here we go. Right, there we go. I tell you what, Milan, that's what we're trying to get there. Bill, engage FSD.
I'm sorry, Nick. You do not have permissions to do that.
Yes! Take that horse back to the stable and give it a kiss.
And Big Papa! Jeez Louise, welcome in! Blimey, O'Reilly, Big Papa, in with the raid. How you doing, Big Papa? Welcome in, Raiders. Just when you thought...
Yes! Take that horse back to the stable
and give it a kiss. How you doing? Welcome in, Raiders. And let's now, ladies and gentlemen, whenever we get a raid...
Yes! Take that horse back to the stable and give it a kiss.
We always give our Raiders the biggest A cup of hot chocolate.
Yes, yes! Take that horse back to the stable and give it a kiss.
Just finished your community night. Oh, brilliant, Big Papa. That is excellent. Right. Oh, my goodness, you sweethearts.
Back to the stable and give it a kiss.
Exactly, Pierre. Let's do it. Dos, tres. Roly-poly. Holy moly, everybody wants a Big Papa. Hey, hey. Everyone does want a Big Papa. Hey, hey. Do check out. My goodness, more follows than you can shake a stick at. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in. One other thing, whenever we get a raid, we also give away the most expensive thing on our reward request menu. And ladies and gentlemen, that is spacing. An elite commander. This will be... oh, it's an Odyssey commander. I hope it's not Gino again. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you're mad enough to subscribe at tier 2 or 3, you get your own Odyssey commander to be spaced. Who's going out? It's Moida! It's Moida! I tell you what, poor Moida! But at least it wasn't Gino again. Love it. There you go. You've got a seat, Big Papa. Computer, shout out Moida.
While I'm doing your shout-outs, would you like me to stick a brush up my ass and sweep the floor at the same time?
Well, if you'd actually give the right person a shout-out, Computer. I said Moida. Yeah, I tell you what. Computer, shout out Moida. Computer, shout out murder.
Yet another thing for me to do. You lazy dyslexic
There
marine.
we go. It's not Moida, it's murder. There we go. We got there eventually. And for all those follows, you absolute sweethearts. I'm blown away. And you know, ladies and gentlemen, whenever we get follows, we always give away a very special PSA. So before we hit the go button, this one's for you guys and girls. Everyone who came in, gave us a follow with our Big Papa Hey Hey. Ladies and gentlemen, here, public service announcement here. Whenever we get a follows, or even a refollow of this there channel, we like to make it absolutely clear that those follows are never, ever expected. But when we do get them, they are gratefully received, and quite often, I mean, with that many follows, I get a raging hard-on. So thank you all so much for my big stiffy. You have a smashy, nicey, and most importantly, a horny a day. Blimey, there you go, and Razor Killer in as well. You absolute beauties. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we haven't given out any cake.
What is cake? Well, it has an active ingredient, which is a dangerous psychoactive compound. It stimulates the part of the brain called Shatner's bassoon.
Shatner's bassoon? I've seen his pink oboe. I've played with his pink piccolo, but I've never, ever seen Shatner's bassoon. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy? Not that Jones, the other Jones!
I'm glad you feel me, my friend.
Oh, that's a good job, Flintlock, like me giving him a good old feel up. I tell you what, blimey, O'Reilly. Done, says Grand Angus. I love it. Right. Boss Lady, blimey, O'Reilly, we got more princesses. Ladies and gentlemen, whenever we get a princess or a raider, we always give out the sweetest drink. If we could actually spell it, it would really help. Boss Lady, get your lips round this. Dos, tres. Roly poly. Holy moly, everybody wants a Boss Lady B. Oh, I tell you what, Boss Lady B, that works well. Do check out Blood. Look, there's another one. Another one. Icarus. What is going on with the Elite Dangerous World? What is going on? Yeah, boss, Gino, tier 3 sub, 15 months, fucked him off out the airlock.
I'm LB, better known as Scaredy Spice.
Ooh. Oh,
Get
yeah.
the fuck out of here.
Oh, Big Cross V gifting a tier 3. Big Boss, you nutter! Blimey! Ladies and gentlemen, whenever we... hang on! Hang on. Now, ladies and gentlemen, a tier 3. Unwilling with the host, you thought we were going to do some Elite Dangerous.
Dangerous.
Shoot a banana. There we... Boss! Gifting us... You absolute sweethearts. Well, let's have a look-see. Yes, this is what you get at tier 3. That is me with an undercover with our murder. There you go. That is what now, Boss Lady B. Not only do you get an Odyssey suit, but you also, courtesy of our big, you also get a undercover agent. Oh look, that was the one when I was playing Dr. Evil. You gotta love it. And Big Papa, 2 months! How... Now, I tell you what, Big Papa, now that goes to show you, subscribe for 2 months, followed today, which means you were unfollowed by that Twitch bug. It's still there. Can you believe that, Papa? Can you believe that? That is... But thank you so much. And you've kicked off a blooming hype train. Already levels 1 and 2. You nutters! We've not even... I tell you what, this is going to be embarrassing. Let's see if the Viagra's fiery, you sweetheart. Another undercover operation. Yes, Mila took the day off, so I was a double. It was a... Oh my goodness, the police are coming. Exactly, Big Papa. Exactly. Oh my lord, and it's Rear Admiral Flaps, Stamper, and Nick Dangerous in another undercover operation. Princess Silver. Jeez Louise. Hugh, no. Jeez Louise, you nutters. Hugh! Jeez Louise! Hugh! You! No! Chris! No! There's a flight assist stream undercover operation! Look! There! Hey! You've gotta love it! More bitties! More undercover operations! Blimey, when I was in Valerian! Hugh! What are you... No! Jeez Louise. It's me and Gino Garon. Another tier 3 undercover operation, ladies and gentlemen. My goodness. You nutters. You absolute nutters. Yeah, well done. Jeez Louise. Thank you so much. That is above and beyond. That is above and beyond, ladies and gentlemen. You know, and as I say, please, do not feel bad if you can't join in. The fact that you guys and girls are here just blows me away every day. And yeah, that is... Hugh, you naughty bug. Hang on, let's have a check on this. There's got to be a few people I'm going to have to give spanks to. We're going to have to spank. Right, we're going to have to spank Hugh. Oh my god, there's loads of people to spank. My goodness, I'm going to run out of spankings at this rate. I tell you what, we're going to definitely run out of spankings. Jeez Louise. Right, let's see how long we've been up for. Is this Viagra still working? 2 hours, 18 minutes, and we only do a 2.5-hour show. We thought we'd get 3 missions done in the first hour.
What a maroon.
We've only done 2. We've only got 12 minutes left to complete 3 missions. I love you all. You are far. There's a spacing amongst that too. Thank you, Mad. Let's get another... There is, Mad. Thank you, you sweetheart, Mad. Jeez Louise. Right, I don't know how many commanders I've lost count. There's got to be over half a dozen commanders, but the lovely Mad Mo has dropped 5,000 points to see who else. Oh, it's back to an elite commander. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to be spaced, I will put out a shout for our Discord. And if you pop into our Discord, there is a Chanel for command. Oh my goodness, it's our Warlord! Blimey O'Reilly! Au revoir, Warlord! Bon voyage! Yeah, Crewman Amber getting her own back on Warlord. Computer, shout out Warlord.
You wait until I see Warlord 383. Wasn't it his idea to get me doing this?
I bet it blooming was, actually. It blooming was. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I am absolutely blown away, you bad boys and girls. Jeez Louise. Right, well, I think it's got to be at least a reach around for Hugh. There we go.
It's spitting!
There we go. We'll do a hug for Boss Lady B.
Hi, boys.
I didn't have my hand down my pants.
And we'll
good
give
for you.
give Big Chris a bit of a spanking.
The following program contains naughty bits.
It certainly does contain quite a lot of naughty bits. You absolute nutters, thank you so much. Right, now, ladies and gentlemen, before we get too excited, we need to get ourselves into witchy-watchy-watchy space. Bill? Engage? No, hang on, hold it. 12 minutes left and more than a year to your destination. Yeah, I tell you what, Milan. Bill? Engage FSD.
Engaging drive.
Oh, we're off! Hold on to your hats. Hold on to your knickers. If you were wondering why we've got hats and knickers, ladies and gentlemen, we do not have any safety belts on this old crate. So the best thing... Katie, you sweetheart! You sweetheart! That was me! And my split moment. Yes, indeed. Katie getting right in on the level 8 subs. 800 bits. Jeez, there was more than 8 subs, that's for sure. Hey, where are those witches? No! Bill! No! Bill, no! Jeez Louise, I tell you what, that Bill, he doesn't like being annoyed. Oh, you can hold on to mine. Oh, look at that! Fire!
Okay.
It certainly is smoking. Jeez Louise. Choo-choo, ladies and gentlemen, level 5 hype train, you absolute darlings, you did not need to do that. And I think I've got a few more spankings, etc. to hand out. Let's have a double check on that. We spanked, and let's have a look. I tell you what, Big Papa got a reach round, a hug. Yeah, I think we've hugged. Spanked, and reach round to a major degree. So, ladies and gentlemen, oh look at that! It's 3,000 light seconds. There it is. Oh no. Oh, cheers, Big Papa. Thank you so to say the fact that you guys and girls hang out with me, or bring finish your stream, bring your crew across. I cannot thank you all enough. You are absolute gems. Right, talking of gems, Billy Boy, engage Super Duper Cruise.
Drives. Engaging.
Here we go. Keep hold of those hats. Keep hold of those knickers. If you don't have your own hat or knickers... Oh, not the old Victor Vector. I tell you what, always forget about Victor's Victors. Or is it Victor's Vector? I can never remember. There we go. Right. Blimey. Fire. Okay. We are indeed. There we are. I'm not wearing a hat or knickers, says Milan. It's a reet mess around here right now. Well, you can always, we've got multiple pairs. We've got hats. You can always grab hold of my knickers. And I never say never to a good knicker grabbing. And hey, I may be a piece of pie, you sweetheart. I tell you what, let's get some rum to go with that pie. There we go.
Amazon Colby.
There we go. Have the old drinky poos on me. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we are touching cloth. Oh, less than 6 minutes. Can we do it? Can we B&Q it? Can we Home Depot it? Can we IKEA it? Depending on which is your superstore of choice. Second coffee, nearly at the end. Can we do it, ladies and gentlemen? Is Lady Luck smiling on us? I can see Cat Williams getting a little bit upset.
Get the fuck out of here.
We're trying. And I tell you what, it's not only him, it's our Crispy as well.
Let's get back to some Elite Dangerous, shall we?
We are, yeah. Honest Crispy. We'll do our best. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we are down to the last 1,800 likes. No, sorry, we are down to the last 1,000. No, sorry. We are down to the no, we're getting there. We're getting there. The numbers are going down that fast. I can't keep it up. No, I can. It's that Viagra. 2 hours and 24 minutes so far. I tell you what, at my age, it usually needs a week's notice and a blowtorch. There we go. Right, we are on the way in, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, There we go. We're going to slow it down a bit. Keep hold of those hats. Keep hold of those knickers. We have approaching at a reasonable... Oh, and it's a big one. Easy peasy. Look at that. It's a big... Oh, no. Interdiction. Computer. Interdiction.
Oh, flashbang,
What picture, what photograph, poor old soul. Oh no, well I think we've been caught, no. What picture, rum to the pam, stick it in your family. Album. There you go, ladies and gentlemen, if in doubt, always put on a bit of the old Tommy Steele. There we go, blimey. Between two rings. I tell you what, it's been a long time since I've been between two rings, ladies and gentlemen. Lawful. Not again! No! Computer. Interdiction.
Oh, dear, flashbang, what picture?
What photograph? Poor old soul. Red and hole.
Face all red and his big leaf gone. Clap
hands. Stamp your feet. Big bang drum. What picture? Run to the album, yeah, exactly. It's Interdiction City, ladies and gentlemen. It's all going. Oh no, we're gonna have to let's submit. Let's get that.
Awaiting further instructions.
Further instructions. Run like fuck. That's the instruction, Bill. Come on. I tell you what, it's time to do a Zorba! Run! There we go, right, we are FA off. We are, oh blimey, we're still a little way away. Bill! Engage FSD. Unable to comply! No! Hang on! It looks like it's the end of the road. You thought it was going to be possible. Here we go. Ooh, where they're coming. Where is he? I see no ships. There's one. I see one. Where's the other one? Let's have a look. See, I see no ships. Oh, there's one. There's another one. Blimey, O'Reilly. It's all out. Oh, there's another one. I tell you what, it's all happening here. Blimey, O'Reilly. Way! Look at that. The old shields are doing a bit of... Oh, no. Have they gone? Have the shields gone? I'm not sure yet. Jeez Louise. That's definitely going to put a dampener on the old doofadangle. Everything's operational. No, shields offline. It's the end, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a quick, sharp art by the looks of it. Where is he? Here! Where you gone? Come back, you bastard. I can still bite you to death.
I can, yeah, is that him? Where's he gone? Come back, you bastard. There we go. There we go. Somebody's still having a go. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Right. Oh, we got FA off, haven't we? No wonder we're spinning like chickens. Let's, I think we need to get back inside. Offline thrust capability. No. No, nay, 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 and thrice nay. I tell you what, it's all gone a bit Pete Tong. It has definitely. Reboot, repair, good thinking. I wish I knew what I was doing. There we go. Are you sure? Yes. Are you really sure? Yes. There we go. Are we going to die in the meantime? That is the question. There we go. Blimey. It does, Milan. I tell you what, Milan. We're still spinning. We're still spinning like there's no tomorrow. There we go. Right. Atmosphere. Repair succeeded. Bill. Engage FSD.
Charging frame shifter.
Oh no! You got. How did you get fined, Grand Angus? Did you get a fine? That's not fair. Right, I think we might have blown our load here, ladies and gentlemen. I think I've got a sneaky feeling. You were murdered! No! No, Grand Angus! Nay, nay, nay! And thrice nay! That is... No!
You might lose.
Blimey O'Reilly! Right, we have blown it, ladies and gentlemen. 1%. Oh, it is! It is the 1% club. I hadn't noticed. Bloody hell. Thank you, Mr. Hitomi, and thank you all. Blimey O'Reilly, what a day. We didn't quite get that third mission done in the 2.5 hours, ladies and gentlemen, but we did get... well, I say I shouldn't count me chickens. We know about counting chickens. But if we can get to Oban or Auburn Hub, there we go. Don't use your ship shop supplied autodock. Yeah, that could end in tears. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Auburn Hub, our final destination for today. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. That didn't sound good. That didn't sound good at all. I think we've split something there, ladies and gentlemen. Right! Last time today, hats and knickers, we're going in, and we're going in at quite a rate of naughty totties. So there we go. Bingo, bongo, bango, Bill! Request dogging.
Requesting landing pad.
Oh, in like Flynn, you gotta love it. There we go. Whee! Oh my goodness, it looks as though there's a bit of argy-bargy going on out there again, don't there? Bit of the old argy-bargy lasers and people fighting and all sorts. You don't want to be doing
Catastrophic failure imminent. Fooling.
Ah, fooled you too, Bill. Fooled me once, fooled me twice. There we go. You're in the bottom 1% of all crates out there. Here we go. Blimey O'Reilly, I tell you what, that is one hell of a wide angles. You want some wide angles? Here's your wangles. Have your wangles. Look at that. Look at that. Whoa! Oh! I tell you what, we could be the 0% club with that sort of malarkey going on. Oh, that was close. That was jolly close. I can't believe it. They absolutely bloody tanked us. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Final touchdown. Oh, Ezra, no worries. If your body tells you need a nap, you need a nap, Ezra. You don't worry. You've not missed. Well, you know, you've missed a bit, but you know you can always watch the VOD. Love it. Ezra, let's get you a brewage. There we go.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
There we go. Blimey. Blimey, O'Reilly. Right. Let's have a look at this. Let's have a look at this. We have got... we didn't make it in the 2.5 hours, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen. But we do have one more mission to complete for the Sorteria Accords BGS. Here we go. Oh, look, it's 2 influence on it, so that's 6, 8 influence today, 3 missions. There we go. Yeah, exactly, Ezri. At least you kept your sock this time. Right, ladies and gentlemen, although technically we did sort of, what's the word, miss our that paintwork is beginning to look a bit dodgy. That is, hey, I'll tell you what, have they finished this plate? Jeez Louise. Oh, Chris! Chris. I miss Chris saying they're off. Big Papa! No worries! Big Papa, you absolute sweetheart. Thank you so much. Bringing your crew over here, raiding us. Subs. What can I say? And Sorrow in with the host. All together now. Keep a banana. Big Papa Hey, let's get you an Earl Grey to see you on your way.
Earl Grey, hot.
There you go, deliver my Jean-Luc Picard. Thank you so much. You get some shut-eye. And crikey, Sorrow. And Ezra. Blimey, O'Reilly. All together now. Keep a banana. You're more than welcome, Papa. It was an absolute joy having you and your crew here. As I say, it just look at me. You know, my life is, you know, a sort of like most of us, a wave of the old depression and anxiety. And, you know, 2.5 hours with you guys and girls, I'm smiling from ear to ear. I'll probably be on the old endorphin high for probably the rest of the day. But of course we have, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen. I tell you what, thank you so much for being here. Let's just double check. Yep, 2 hours, 36 minutes. Let's see who else is streaming Elite Dangerous and who else is trying to avoid us by not streaming Elite Dangerous. Let's have a look-see. Now. Oh, I say, now. Did we do Grey Talon the other day? Oh, thank you, everyone. You did know. I tell you what, it's been really nice. Did we do Grey Talon the other day? I can't remember. I mean, we have got Thermogloid, who gave us a big... I tell you what, yeah, you don't think so? In that case, yeah, let's give Grey Talon a boost, because I think he's just started. I would have done Thermogloid, but yeah, if our Grey Talon's he's only been on an hour. So and I think Thermogloid was on before I started, so let me just mute that tab. There we go. Right, ladies and gentlemen, you have been absolute angels. I'm going to run out of thank yous. Katie, Hugh, Big Boss, Princess Silver, Fiery Toad, Big Papa Hey, Boss Lady, Chris, Big Chris V, Blimey, there's more. Yeah, Giona, Gino, Mr. Hitomi, Miss Mart, Twindex, Ginger Ninja, jeez Louise, I mean... It's all of you, you absolute sweethearts. Thank you all so much. Let's share this love with our Grey Talon. Let's raid this channel. Thank you all so much. Let's type it in. CM, a D and the R's with an underscore for a Grey Talon. There we go. Thank you all. Let's start this raid. How many of us are going to share this elite love? We've got 17, we've got 27, 36, we're up to 40, 41 viewers out of 47, you absolute legends. Thank you all. We will be back Tuesday, 10 a.m.
UTC, 11 a.m. BST. Have a great rest of weekend. We'll go and raid our Grey Talon. Catch you over there.